Hey guys, welcome back to World Martial Arts Radio. As always, I am your host, Alex the Maverick Colazzo. In a few minutes, I'll get to have a chat with Master Shane Lear of Lear's Martial Arts Academy and Genyuan Kempo Healing Arts. I asked him to come on the show because I wanted to get to know a little bit more about this talented martial artist and learn some more about his special style of Kempo. He's not only into the self-defense aspect of martial arts, but also the healing arts. So, I'm kind of interested in that and, kind of ask him about it. So don't go away, my peoples. And remember that you are listening to WMAR.
Yeah, I started in mid-'80s. And I started out in Okinawan Kempo, a fairly traditional style, and then I progressed into, in the 90s, I started to work out with guys that were doing some wrestling, and started to integrate some of that in, and then slowly started to integrate jiu-jitsu in as that became more popular. And about 27 or 28, the style we were in was kind of a kickboxing, kind of a rougher style, and my body started to get tore up, so I started to research the healing arts that were in the martial arts too. So got into that about 27, 28, and a couple years later started taking regular trips back and forth to China. So I have a black belt and 6 different styles, and I also do the healing arts because I think that's important to be well-rounded.
Wow. I seen you with Leo Fong. Did you train?
Yes.
Did you train under him?
Oh yes, I still do. We bring him into Delphus every year. He'll be coming back in April. He was just here in September, and I fly out to the West Coast and see Leo. He is a fantastic mentor, great martial artist, and he's a legend. And just you can't say enough good things about Leo.
Wow, yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And how long have you known Jeff, Seafood Jeff Jeds?
I got to meet Jeff last year. We flew out to the West Coast. Me and my girlfriend flew out to the West Coast to train with Leo, and we went to Jeff's school when we trained out there. And Jeff, again, really great guy. Really enjoyed training with him. He came in with Leo in September, and we did a seminar here in Delphus, Ohio, with Jeff, myself, and Leo teaching. And it's great to work with positive people in the martial arts and people that are on the same wavelength. It's really refreshing.
Yeah, I agree. And what's with all these? I see a lot of the pictures that you have on Facebook with all these kind of like celebrities, martial arts celebrities, and are you like in a movie or?
Yeah, I did a movie out in California. Leo called me up, and we had one of my young black belts, Jaden Risner. He's a fantastic young martial artist, very acrobatic. He can do some pretty amazing things with stunts. So we decided that Leo decided he would put him in a movie. So he wrote a movie called Bazooka Man, and we filmed that part of it out on the West Coast, and then we filmed part of it here in Delphus in September, and it turned out pretty good. I've used several of my black belts too. And then right after that, I had another opportunity to do a film with 3 of the original guys from the Power Rangers show, Austin St. John, Walter Jones, and Jason Narvey. And again, that was a blast. It's called Gideon's Frontier, and it's my first entry. Those first two movies are my first entry into the movie side of the business, and it's a pretty interesting process. It's pretty fun.
I was going to ask you that because I grew up watching Austin St. John. I mean, if you were
Oh yeah.
if you were a teenager in those days, you did watch Power Rangers. So I was going to ask you, what is it like to train with him?
Yeah, Austin is, he is a very down to earth guy, very humble, fantastic skill level, and we get to work a little bit. We're going to work a little bit more when he comes back into the region, and he's actually going to do a little bit of training in the Kempo system that I'm fronting right now, and he's just. We're going to learn a lot from him about the way that movies are made and the way that the martial arts are done in movies. But he's not just a one trick pony. He's a great martial artist all the way around.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I thank you so much for this opportunity to talk to you. And if I wanted to, like, let's say if anybody wanted to train under you, where are you located and where can we find you on the internet and, all the information necessary to find you?
You got two different places. Probably the best place to go is you just go into my Facebook and you can connect with me, Shane Lear, or you can go to Lear's Martial Arts Academy. That's where we post some of the different things we do with the Zanchinryu Jiu-Jitsu system or the Genuine Kempo system, or we also have the healing system, the Dion Arts, and you can check that out. There's books available online through Amazon, and we have online resources to train with, so that's probably the easiest way is Facebook. I mean, that's a great resource. It's free advertisement.
Sifu, or do I call you Sensei?
Some of them call me Sensei, some of them call me Sifu, and that's either one. As long as it's not Master, Grand Master, Supreme Excellency, or Grand Poobah, or any of that other crap.
You say crap. Why? I mean, do you have something against titles?
It's okay if you earn the title, but at some point, people that. If you force people to call you by titles, or you get caught up in your own title or your own press or all that stuff, I don't know. For me personally, I don't need any of that stuff. And to be honest, I'm not a master. I haven't mastered anything yet. I'm still working every day. I train 4 hours a day. I'm still trying to get better, and I'm still getting better. So I don't sit on any of the titles. I put on my pants just like everybody else, and I'll get on the mat and train with anybody.
I love that. I love that. I myself hate all the politics that goes on in the martial arts. I mean, it's really ugly, man.
It is, and that's part of the reason why Austin now is working with me with this Kempo system. Is he didn't really want to do any martial arts, and Walter was the same way. He got to the point where he was tired of the politics and the BS, and so I formed this Kempo system. And in this Kempo system, there's no organizational fees, there's no testing fees, and we're going to keep all of the BS politics and all of the ego out of it, because so it's not the place that it needs to be.
So you really are working with all three of them then to form this new Kempo system?
Well, yeah, I actually already formed it, and then they've come on board. They want to start studying. They want to start studying with it because when they got to talk to me, we're kind of on the same wavelength with that, and they wanted something that they could practice because we have an online learn-at-home course. You still have to test in person because I don't buy a mail in your black belt and you're going to do the work type thing. You still have to test in person, and I travel all over the world actually doing seminars with groups, so you can find a place to test with me, and they're on board with that, and they want to see the martial arts world change too. So they were more than happy to get involved.
Awesome. If you ever want to do another episode with all three, we can do a conference interview, and
Okay.
we can all talk about Kempo all day long.